Hey chat, welcome to the stream. I'm back from Mag. It's over. What's going on? Looks like people are just saying hi. Is your throat okay? It's a little weird. You know what? I'll just say this before I begin. I had a good time, all that. Great. I'll talk a little bit about it, but we have more pressing matters at hand. Okay? Watto is fucking dead, chat. It's true. It's true, he's dead. So there was a comic, Watto death. I gotta show you this. It's really disappointing. So apparently there was a comic, and it's implied heavily that Vader went back to Tatooine and killed Watto. Vader must have returned here, taken his revenge. So Watto's dead. It's over. You know, he had a good run. He's my favorite Toydarian. He was honest. He was moral. He had scruples. He flew. He had little wings on his back. He was a role model for all of us. He was definitely not a slave owner. He taught Anakin how to embrace his dreams. And if it weren't for Watto, Anakin wouldn't have grown to become the person he was. I really strongly believe that. I believe that Watto, by doing his covers of famous, songs, led Anakin by example, and Anakin was inspired to become a pod racer. And if he didn't become a pod racer, he wouldn't have met Qui-Gon Jinn, and he wouldn't have become a Jedi, a great Jedi Knight, who brought peace and balance to the galaxy. So Watto, now that you're dead, we will miss you. So I'd like to show you a little something I put together. Just a little tribute to my favorite Toydarian. You know, there are things that you may not know about Watto, but he was a philanthropist. He actually, from what I heard, was a fan of jizz music. And I miss him. You know, he covered some songs, Radiohead Creep, Red Vox. He covered Oasis. Did you know he hosted a show?
I'll say playback and then.
Okay.
Playback. Hello! Cut the music! Hello and welcome to Watto's Grotto! The only show where you can get advice from me, your favorite Toydarian, Watto! We will
He was a very good host.
that you're keeping bottled up inside of you. Think about everything you just said. That stuff that you've kept inside of you. That was trapped up here in your mind. And then you used your human mouth to remove the power from those thoughts and those feelings. Don't you feel better?
He was wise. He knew how to connect with people. And he was so young. He was so young. So I'd like to do a little tribute to Watto.
Now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exemption. I planned each chunk of the course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my what? Yes, there were times.
What? Wait. Chat. This just in. Watto, wait, wait. He may not be dead. Wait, what is this? It says here, many fans took the scene as confirmation that Watto was killed by Vader, a claim which went viral and was repeated as a fact in online news articles and memes. Soul, however, the creator of this comic, urged fans to be careful about assuming story details from preview panels. Soul also responded to the discussion around Watto's apparent death by quote tweeting an old picture of himself with a Watto cosplayer, reflecting on the good times they had shared. No one's ever really gone. I mean, he's gonna die eventually. You know, that's just kind of how it works. But it's nice to know that maybe he's still alive. Somehow, Watto has returned. Wait, was this the third day? Did he rise from the grave on his third day? Just a thought.
I'm sure you'll know when I leave off more than I could chew. What do we know when the tales are told?
So hey chat, welcome to the stream. So yeah, what can we talk about? Oh, so this week we're going to be doing some stuff that is kind of Sunday stream every day of the week, a little bit. Like we're going to end up doing you know, like if I do 2 games a night, the first one is going to be like a Sunday stream kind of segment. So I didn't do Sunday stream, I was gone. And I was at Magfest, and I got home, and I was tired, and I said, I already told the stream I wasn't going to stream, but I think on the off chance that I had arrived and I felt good enough to do so, I still didn't have time to prepare a decent Sunday stream. So what I'll be doing this week, here on the week of Sunday stream, if you want to call it that, I don't know, is just go through the archives and do some stuff that maybe wouldn't 100% be the best Sunday material, but is still good. And I'll just do like one of those things every night. So it could be fun. Yeah. So we got some demo discs tonight. And then we'll do some Metroid Planets, which I've been looking forward to doing for a while. I want to check it out. And you'll see what it is later, but it seems really cool. Yeah, Magfest was crazy, chat. I don't really know how to even talk about it. I'll say this. Show aside, Magfest was cool. However, I think I enjoyed it last year more when people didn't expect me. It kind of was a little tough to walk around. And yes, it may seem like a good problem to have when people are like kind of like, "Hey, how you doing, Vin? Hey, Vin." It's nice, but it kind of it was too much. The weekend was a lot. It was a lot. So, you know, it's a fun convention. I'm glad I got to spend time with some friends, my band. You know, we had a show. And that was insane. I felt weirdly comfortable. But it was, I think there were about... The estimates are, I've heard, as low as 1,300 people and as high as 2,000 people. I have no idea. I could not gauge. I don't know what that amount of people looks like. Yeah, I'm not kidding. You know, it was huge because the capacity of that room was like, I think, 3,500. And we did a pretty good job at getting people in there. And what an amazing fucking opportunity that was. Holy shit. So yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't get a good number. But I definitely, yeah, I mean, there's photos, and you can see eventually. Today I don't really have very much. I just wanted to chill and not think about the show or the convention. However the show went, however I did, is how it went. And, you know, more will probably happen. But I can tell you, I had fun. The set felt good to play. Really professional setup. We actually got a sound check. That was great. I know the stream had some fucked up audio. I wish my guitar was a little louder. And Joe was hoping his vocals would be lower because he was just doing backing vocals, but these things happen. But it was great. It was fun. Crowd was into it. And they did eventually fix it. But Joe was a great lead guitar. Joe's the best. I love that dude. And he is such a good guitarist. Everyone did a great job. Seriously, everybody, they killed it. And it just makes you feel very confident and comfortable. It was bittersweet because, you know, Mike is, as you've heard me say on stream 1,000 times, unable to really do that kind of show and do that much practice for a show like that because of his health. But he was at the con, we got a chance to hang, and he seems like he had a good time. And, you know, so I think about him a lot, but we get a chance to hang. And I told him, when you're ready, come hang, come play some drums with us in the studio. So he'll be there eventually. But yeah, I mean, there's no... You say it like he's dead. Well, a dead person can't come to the studio to play. But I do, you know, I care about Mike, and I want him to be healthy. And when I was on stage, I was definitely thinking about him. So hopefully we'll get a chance to get him on some more tracks in the future. So That said, though, everybody that was on stage with us, the band was phenomenal. I love those guys. We did the best we could. I will say this. After I felt way less nervous, and I'm like, I enjoy doing that. It's a really fun thing to do. And it's, I've never played to that many people before on a stage like that ever. But when I got up there, I felt pretty comfortable because we practiced. We kind of slowly built up to it. Like I said, we've got a great group of people. We got the songs, and it's like, I'm not really trying to be a huge rock star. I just like writing songs, and I get to play them live. That's goal number one. So I think it went well. People really seem to enjoy it. It's funny because there's a moment during Settle for Less. There's the lyric, just a distraction from my emptiness. Only compete with yourself at your best, right? I don't know what happened, but it's one of those moments where, you're playing this, I'm playing the song, and like, just before I sang that line, I thought of the word empty nest, and I thought to myself, it's like one of those microsecond things that happens. I was like, boy, emptiness surely sounds like empty nest. That's funny. And then I sang it as such, and it fucked me up for the rest of the song. Because I laughed, I forgot the words, and then I was like, all right, it's over. So, good job. Good job for me. That can actually happen, it seems. Who knew? Who knew? But I guess people seem to enjoy it, because when they came up to me, they said that they laughed about it. So, it's like, okay, I'm up there, I'm going to make mistakes. I played a couple wrong chords. We all did. It's part of live performing. But, you know what? I'm pretty happy with the way it went. I think that's our 6th show. And it was a good selection from across our albums. Some new stuff. Some old stuff. Vin, do you drink before you perform? It's one of the things that actually gets me through the stage fright, but it makes me forget my lyrics. Not this time. 0 drink. TMG, I took like 3 or 4 shots of like Maker's Mark, and I felt nothing. I felt nothing because the adrenaline was so high. And I was like, wait, why did I even drink? All it did was make me sloppy. But this time it was like a 1:50 p.m. show, which, by the way, huge shout out to Magfest for inviting us and getting us main stage our first year. That literally never happens. Our turnout was apparently like the best turnout of that time slot. So I've been told. So that's pretty fucking incredible. And yeah, it was a really great time. I could show you a couple pictures. So there's one. There's another one. There's New Joe. Yep. But yeah, this one I didn't drink. And I can't say I won't ever have a drink. But I do think that erring on the side of less drink is better. And I didn't feel as nervous this time because we had, thank you Brute Tigrex for taking those. I didn't feel as nervous this time because we had a lot of practice. And because we did a show at a bar, very similar set list, like, 2 months ago now? And, we had the TMG show under our belt. So, it just felt honestly like, and I know a lot of those people were there from the chat, or people that knew the music, so I felt pretty comfortable, because it was like we're all just hanging out. And, I was more interactive with the crowd. It's really fun. I don't want to do a tour. I don't want to do, like, a show all the time. But if I get to do shit like this once in a while, that would be dope. So, thanks for coming. Thanks for supporting. I can't tell you how much it means to me that people actually gave the music enough of a shot to want to go to a show of mine. It's insane. So, thank you. Did the guy with the birthday sign make you uncomfortable at all? So, okay, there is a dude with a birthday sign. It's my birthday! And I said, I know what you're doing. Happy birthday. Now, the thing about that is, The thing about that is that's kind of funny. It reminds me of the chat. I had like a chat flashback of Vinny, it is my birthday. Please wish me happy birthday. And I forgot it's a different environment. Because when I wish one chat member happy birthday, I start getting a ton of requests in all possible ways. Vinny, you, dearest Melbert, you told that chat member happy birthday, but yet I requested a happy birthday and I got nothing. What is wrong with you? So I kind of, I said happy birthday. And I said, well, you know what? Happy birthday to anyone that has a birthday, which just meant everyone in the room. So that was fun. All right, so hang on one second, chat. We're going to begin. I do think I should mention, though, on Setlist FM, I think someone got the set list wrong. Yeah, so it says we have 14 songs that we played, but we actually played 15. We played There's a Place as well. So yeah, I would recommend if anyone... Someone just said, my bad. You missed it. How dare you. We tried to, and I won't keep talking about this, but we did try to get at least a decent selection of our discography. We had a little less time than we did at TMG, and we still went over by like a minute and a half, almost. But it worked out. People seem to enjoy the selection. I think we're going to start learning some new stuff, and, well, new old stuff for future occasions. And we can just rotate. But, you know, that's the story. The convention, like I said, was cool. The signing went well. The food... Let me just say one thing about Magfest as a convention. For anyone that was there, if you know, I'm sure you saw how cool it was. The building is cool. Everything is cool. There's like great vendors and all that. The best part is that there's just music happening all the time. Waking up and seeing an orchestra, a community orchestra of like 100 people or whatever it was, play Magus's theme from Chrono Trigger is the coolest fucking thing I think I've ever seen. And the band was unfamiliar with this stuff. This is not their world, really. They like video games. Gerald in particular, Bill, New Joe, big video game guys. You know, other Joe, lead guitar Joe, less so, but he still appreciates them. But they had a phenomenal, like, kind of experience just seeing that orchestra and just walking around, and here's all these people playing this music, and like here's, you know, someone playing a theme from Zelda. Here's someone playing a theme from Final Fantasy. It's insane how cool that shit is. But it is a lot. It's an overwhelming convention. If, especially if you're in my position. So that's why I kind of kept low key, kind of tried to walk around fast. But, you know, glad to be home. Was fun. Dream come true to play that show. It's over, and I'm just happy to be home and to just chill. So, and the food situation kind of sucks. I will say, like, there's some decent-ish restaurants, and there's, like, you know, the chain ones, but it's just a really annoying process to get food at that convention. You know, just based on how busy everything is. So, anyway. All right. The food situation's crazy. Let's get started, chat. Was there merch at Magfest? I didn't know where to look. It was the Rock Island. That was like next to the main stage. We had some stuff there, yeah. It's the same merch we've had for a while, but with a maroon shirt. So we're working on some new stuff for the future. Obviously, we have an album coming out this year. And, you know, so... Vinny, thoughts on Watto's passing? Do you want me to show the video again? I mean... Let's play some demo discs. Thanks for listening to me talk Vinny, you have to sing My Way again. Yeah, I don't think I can.